go boil some water. It's tea time. So today I'm going to do a question and answer session. I received a bunch of questions on Facebook and Twitter and have selected kind of the most asked questions and some that I just really liked. I'm just going to jump right into it because there's quite a few of them. Now the first question, and one that I got quite a lot, is how do you remain so happy and positive? Now this is actually kind of a tricky one as well. Simplest answer is I don't. You wouldn't believe this, but I am a terrible pessimist, and a very sensitive and emotional person on top of that. So really the tiniest thing can send me off into a negative spiral, and yeah, so obviously I'm not happy all the time. I force myself to be happy. Kind of, I know it sounds strange, but I won't allow myself to wallow in my misery because it is pointless. You know, I am happy for the most part. Yeah, and also I just only film when I'm feeling happy because I want to come on YouTube and radiate this happy energy because that's what I want to watch in other people. I don't want to see like sad people on YouTube. How do you like living alone and do you find it lonely? I really love living alone. I have vowed to never live with anybody besides my boyfriend ever again in the future. It is just such a relief to have everything to myself and just leave home and return and find everything the way I left it. It is so amazing. I don't get lonely because, first of all, I'm a pretty solitary person. Always have been since I was a kid. I just like to be alone at certain times, and then I go to my parents all the time. I am there at least 2 or 3 nights a week, and then I visit my boyfriend a lot, so I am there at least once a week, and then he comes over about twice a week. So it's not like I'm alone all the time. I'm usually not alone at night. So that really helps. This is something that I got a lot. Questions to do with what am I going to do after I finish university, and where do I see myself in like 5 years and stuff like that. So, yeah, some of you may know I study Celtic languages and culture. Yeah, it's never been my intention to enter the field of Celtic studies in an academic sense. What I really want to do is have a go at being a full-time YouTuber. I think that's what I want to do the most, and I have some really exciting kind of side projects that I want to try and set up. If all of that doesn't work out, because you know it's the internet, everything can happen, I want to go into the beauty industry, so be a makeup artist, hair and makeup, just freelance, you know, do brides and stuff like that. I would really enjoy that. What is your favorite moment of the day and why? That is definitely morning. I am such a morning person. There are several reasons for that. First of all, I feel like in the morning I just don't worry about things pretty much at all, and let alone so much as I do at night. I think it has something to do with thinking with my right or left side of the brain or something like that. Mornings are just easy and light and fresh and hopeful because you have like a whole new day ahead of you that you can fill with fun things to do or things that you need to do. Yeah, morning is just a really organized part of the day, and I like when things are organized. What is your favorite thing to do to help yourself unwind after a long, stressful day? That is definitely knitting. When I sit down and knit, I can just kind of gather my thoughts and, you know, think about the day or think about nothing at all if that's what I need. Just the manual, repetitive labor is something that's really calming and soothing in a way. What is your favorite era in history? Middle Ages, definitely. There's a reason why I study the Middle Ages. I just love the Middle Ages. Such a fascinating and underrated period in history. If you could be any character in the Game of Thrones series, who would you want to be? Oh my god, I would really rather not be in the Game of Thrones series. But I guess if I had to be someone, I would be like a villager somewhere where it's like okay and not everybody's dying all the time. Also, I haven't read all the books yet, so I don't know who has like the easiest death. Have you ever been to the US? Do you ever plan to? I have never been to the United States. I don't really plan to go anywhere in the near future. I do want to go some point in my life, just not right now. Where did you always want to travel but haven't yet? Japan. Oh my god, I've wanted to go there for years and years and years, and I cannot wait to finally get there. Japan is definitely on my bucket list. What do you like the most about the Netherlands? I think the fact that there's so much freedom and tolerance and like a good system for pretty much everything. We have a good health system, and I mean, it's not perfect, obviously it's far from perfect. All countries are far from perfect. So yeah, I think within the world, the Netherlands are a really, really good choice, just from a citizen point of view. So that's, I think, what I like most. What has been your favorite country to visit? Ireland. Oh yes, I loved Ireland so much, and we may go back this April on another study trip, and I am so excited. There have been rumors going around about perhaps going to the Gaeltacht. And I just, oh my god, just thinking about it makes me so excited. I absolutely love Ireland, so yeah, that's my favorite. If you could go to a magical or fantasy world, which would you choose and why? Yeah, that's kind of a hard one too, because I feel like all the fantasy worlds are just really dark places where I wouldn't want to be. There's always like epic wars going down and dark powers and stuff like that. I think I'm gonna go for Middle Earth, because that's like, there are definitely places in Middle Earth that are still like untouched by evilness. Who's a greater wizard, Gandalf or Dumbledore? I actually had to think about this for a while, but I ended up with Gandalf, because I think if there was an epic duel between Gandalf and Dumbledore, Gandalf would win it. He's like way older, and Dumbledore, I mean, he is like a school headmaster. Let me know in the comments below. I'm really curious to know what you guys think about this. A few boyfriend questions here. How did you and your boyfriend meet and get together? We were in high school together since the first grade up until the last one. We were friends for a few years, and then it kind of just developed, you know how it goes. How long have you been together? It's been a little over 2 years now. So, what does your boyfriend think of your YouTube channel? I don't think he has any particular thoughts about it. It's just something that I do. I have been doing it for a really long time. So yeah, it's just, you know, YouTube is a part of me, and he doesn't really think anything particular about it. I think it's, you know, fine with him. Those were all the questions. Thank you so much for sending them in. If you have any questions for future Q&A sessions, I would love to do them. Post your questions below and I will do another tea time session. We can share a cup of tea from awesome mustache mugs. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon. Bye!